Shaziyya Naura, and today I'll be talking about a book called The Three-Body Problem, which is a sci-fi novel of 431 pages written originally in Chinese by Xijin Liu and translated into English by Ken Liu. And if you're wondering if they're relatives, unfortunately the answer is no. I'll be giving a short synopsis of this novel. The story begins in China during the height of the Cultural Revolution, where a young astrophysicist named Ye Wenji is disillusioned by the violence she sees around her, and her tipping point is the murder of her own father right in front of her eyes. She ends up joining a top-secret government project called Red Coast Base, which is attempting to make contact with extraterrestrial life. Years later, nanotech researcher Wang Miao is tasked with investigating a string of strange suicides among prominent scientists. He discovers that the suicides are linked to a mysterious virtual reality game called Smbi, which seems to be tied to Ye Wenji's work at Red Coast Base. Through playing the game, Wang learns that the Trisolaran civilization has already responded to Red Coast Base's messages and plans to invade Earth in 400 years due to their own planet's unstable orbit, and this is because they are constantly being tossed around by the gravitational pulls of three suns. Ye Wenji and the other humans who sympathize with the Trisolarans form the Earth Trisolaris Organization, or the ETO, which seeks to undermine scientific progress and pave the way for the invasion. Meanwhile, a radical environmentalist named Mike Evans, who is also a leader and financial backer of the ETO, communicates with the Trisolarans and learns of their true plans for Earth. His transcripts are later shown to Ye Wenji after her arrest, leading her to question their motivations and the consequences of her decision to contact the Trisolarans. Wang and his allies work to expose and stop the ETO, while also searching for a way to defend Earth against the Trisolarans. The Trisolarans have developed SOFOTs, or proton-based computers that can interfere with human thought and technology, which they use to sow chaos on Earth and prevent humanity from developing defenses against the Trisolarans. In the end, a plan is developed to use the sun's radiation to block the Trisolaran fleet, but the Trisolarans have their own plans to counteract this. The book ends on a cliffhanger as both sides continue to prepare for the coming conflict. What I like about this book is its depth of science, philosophical questions, cultural setting, and plot twists. Xijin Liu, the author of this novel, does an excellent job exploring complex scientific concepts while raising thought-provoking questions about humanity, scientific progress, and extraterrestrial life. This story is set against the backdrop of Chinese culture, immersing readers in its history and present-day issues. The plot is full of unforeseen twists that keep readers engaged, especially as the conflict between the ETO and the anti-Trisolarian forces heats up and escalates even further. Overall, I think it's a very intriguing story that captures the imagination of readers all over the world, myself included. And therefore, I hope that I have captivated you into reading this book, because you definitely won't regret reading it one bit. And that is all from me. I hope you really enjoyed this video. Goodbye!